All right, welcome to another episode of Colossal Podcast. My name is Keith, and I'm joined with my co-host Becky, and we are live here at the Hoffer Mill in Westport. And tonight we are continuing our guide to having a successful holiday. If you remember our last show, we talked about some cooking mishaps on Thanksgiving, like when the time the person put in their turkey and they accidentally turned on the automatic oven cleaner before cooking. So we talked about some of that in the last show, and tonight we are going to help you get ready and give you a guide for Black Friday shopping. We're going to talk about some of the crazy things that happened over previous years of Black Friday shopping. And Becky, I have a trivia question for you.
Give it trivia, oddly enough.
And stay tuned and watch us throughout the whole show, because throughout the hour I'll be playing a Christmas movie clip, and when you hear that, be the first person to email your name and phone number to info@colossalradio.rocks, and you can qualify to win $500 cash, which the drawing will be on December 19th, and it's one qualifier per household. So all you have to do is, when I play the movie clip sometime during the show tonight, be the first one to email at info@colossalradio.rocks with your name and phone number. And if you are the first one, you will be entered in the drawing. And if not, you can go onto Colossal Radio's website and click on the tab for Christmas Cash, and you can listen to Colossal Radio every day, all the way up until December 19th, to have another chance to qualify. Plus, we're going to tell you information on how you can have a chance to win a $150 gift certificate for Thompson's Meat Market. All you have to do is guess the day and time of the first inch of snow that will be at Colossal Radio Studio. Again, you can email at info@colossalradio.rocks. So that is all happening as well. So again, check out Colossal Radio's website for all that information. And we got a taste testing. We're going to be taste testing apple pie soda tonight, Becky. We tasted pumpkin spice last time, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Is it the same maker too?
Yes, same maker.
Maker.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Plus we have other things to talk about. And our guests for tonight, first up tonight, we have our good friend back, and she's talking about the Polar Plunge.
That's right.
And the second half hour, we'll have members of the Palmerton Trees and the Park Committee talking about their upcoming tree lighting ceremony that is coming up in the second half hour. And we'll start by welcoming Kathy back to the show.
Nice to be here. Always enjoy doing this. Never did a podcast before you guys. Now this is number 3.
Right.
I think if we check that box for a lot of people.
Yeah, we do.
You know, I think we should do a poll. Like, what is your experience with the podcast? It'll be like Colossal Radio Community Podcast. That's it. Like, that's it. Pretty much.
And they keep coming back.
Yeah, I know, right? We must be doing something right. Or something very, very wrong. And they're like, if that gets ratings, it's awful, but we want to be there.
You should see it, it's messed up.
It usually is. Let's be serious. But we're family friendly.
Okay. All right, welcome back. If you want to give a brief background, those that are new, what is the Polar Plunge about and what is it for?
Sure. So this is actually the 13th annual Polar Plunge. We have, I can't believe it's 13 years. It's amazing. But yeah, you just go out to Mock Jump Lake and you either run into the water if there's no ice on January 31st, or you jump off the ice if there is ice, and and make your way out and hope it doesn't kill you. No, it doesn't kill you. We haven't lost anybody yet. We do have fire people and ambulances there just in case. But yeah, so it's 13th annual for Marian High School in Tamaqua. I started at St. Joe's when my kids were there in Jinthorpe, and then when they closed, I transitioned it over to Marian because it was such a fun event and nobody really does anything like that. And we do have a lot of repeat offenders, like right here. We have we have a lot of people that come back and have done it, 3, 4, 5 times, whatever. So it's a lot of fun for people that do.
Do you do it?
I have done it, yes, I have. One time.
One time.
So funny story about that, because I ran this thing for years, and when it was the 10th annual Polar Plunge, my daughter was a senior, and she said, "Mom, it is time. Put up or shut up." So a friend of mine, actually, his name is Jerome, and he is my he's on the executive committee of the fundraising club with me, the Blue and Gold Club at Marian. And his wife Janice is amazing, and she challenged him to, if she raised so much money, would he jump in? And he accepted the challenge, and then I think it was like $1,500. And I said, raise another $200 and I'll jump in. She's like, how about I raise another $500? I said, okay. I really didn't think she'd do it. $2,200 she raised. So I was stuck. Not only did I have to, do this for my daughter, but then, Janice and Jerome. So we made some fun out of it. I got shirts made for us, and on the back it said, my wife made me do it, and on the back of mine, his wife made me do it. Then we sat together and took pictures and stuff. That was the year when there was no ice. Thank God. Because I just ran it, and Moshog Lake is not very deep. It's really like when you go out to the swimming beach and the limit there, it's really only up to here. And I could make it just about to mid-leg. And then there were people that had sponsored me. I didn't want to let them down. So I kind of just squatted and stuck my head in the water. I could not go all the way under. But that was enough. That was hard to breathe. But I did it 40 degrees in the water, 40 degrees out. And that was one of the warmer days, actually. So, but yes, I am no, I'm not. I am. Not that I'm doing it again, because I'm not. But I'll encourage anybody else.
Now, what do people wear? And they typically do. Some people wear
oh my gosh.
shoes.
There are people in bikinis. Yeah, ladies in bikinis.
They just got cold.
You said you were family friendly.
We are. I'm talking about my hands.
All 10 of them.
Yeah, we even had guys in Speedos. There was one guy showed up one year, he was like one of the last guys. And sometimes people do that. I don't know if they sit out in the parking lot and wait for the last minute to run in or what, but he was kind of the last minute entry.
Do you like sit in your car and get really hot? Maybe?
But that's not a good thing to do. I don't
think so, but I mean.
But they do. But he Yeah. He showed up last minute in not just a Speedo, but a leopard Speedo.
I mean, if you're going to do it,
pretty much. And then we've had people in costumes like, and if you won't believe, bride and groom jumped in, was it last year or the year before? But the guy was dressed as the bride and she was in the tux. So that was pretty funny. That was our second bride and groom that we've had that jumped in. We've had, oh my gosh, Mario Brothers.
That's gotta be so much fun.
Somebody as an owl. We had a troop of penguins one year, a troop of Vikings or leprechauns or something. But last year's costume, we always give a prize for the best costume. So we had given the prize to the Lorax, I think, one year. It was like a bright orange costume. And then last year, though, that guy took the cake. I don't know what his name was. I'm pretty sure he came happy, if you know what I mean. And he was in, he must have been downtown in a bar somewhere before he showed up, but he was in a sea turtle costume. Okay. Sea turtle costume, yes.
Wow.
And then when he went to do his jump, he actually laid down on the sand and did this all the way. Wait. And while he's doing it, he's spitting little white balloons out behind him.
Oh, like he laid it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
So he made it to the water, he went in, and then he abandoned his costume. He didn't, we thought he left it there by accident. So Janice and Jerome, my friends, saw him as they were leaving to go back home, and they saw him downtown, probably headed to where he was before.
Yeah.
They said, do you want your costume back? He said, no, I don't need it. So that costume has been living under my front porch. Because I don't want to wash it in my own washing machine. I'm not going to get sand and stuff in there. You know, so I just have to wash the funk off of it. And I might show up this year myself as a sea turtle. Who knows?
There you go.
But we get some winners, yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Do you have to go in order to participate?
Not at all. You can register to jump or you can be a chicken. And every year I'm usually a chicken. So the $35 registration fee is the same to jump or be a chicken. And when you do register as a chicken, you get the t-shirt, you get to stand there like to everybody else and just to show your support, but we can stay dry.
Show off as chicken.
Yeah.
Like literally,
Yeah,
chicken costume.
chicken
Yeah.
costume, yeah.
Okay, I have one. It's also in your March. No, it's in my attic.
No, that's in the shed.
That's a different time.
It's next to the polar bear outfit. And the chicken hat that I have that used to play the chicken dance, but like so the legs hang down and when you have the little thing in the leg press. And then the first year I got this and I wore it, and it was so cold that year that the chicken song gave it up. Like it was
stopped.
like,
Oh, wow.
It was like, like even the chicken didn't want to dance anymore. So, but yes, you can come in feather boas, you can come in a hat, you can whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
That sounds so much fun.
Yeah.
So, what is the event benefit? I think that's something we didn't ask.
Yeah, Marian High School. Yeah,
Okay,
so the Blue and Gold Club is what I belong to, and we're like the fundraising club for the school. So anything, and it's not just for sports teams, it's for, like we bought stuff for the STEM classrooms. If the drama club wants to do a play, they need to buy the script, we'll help them out with that. Oh my gosh, forensics club with the debate, they need something, we'll do that. So we pretty much support all of the activities in school, and it's the things that stay with the school. So if the team has a uniform that they have to hand back in, we'll buy those. The girls have the volleyball, the knee pads, my daughter did volleyball, knee pads and socks, nobody wants those. Booster Club buys those, they go home with the girls, but anything that stays. And we, put a fence up at the baseball field, where we bought like a zero-turn mower because we, had a need for that. This year, I think one of our projects is going to be to replace the bleachers at the softball field. So just anything can anybody can put a request in and we'll consider it. That's pretty much what the money goes.
And you are looking for sponsors yet, right?
Absolutely. I have 4 so far. We're always looking for more. So to be a sponsor, if you want to be on the front of the t-shirt, right here on the front, right with the logo, that's $200 and up. If you want to be on the back of the shirt, that's from $100 to $199. We do take sponsors, of course, for less than that. We'll put you on like the Facebook pages, and it'll be on our school newsletter. And we do have a DJ that comes every year, Anne Marie Calabrese from Magic. She'll give everybody a shout out on that. We have a sponsor board at the event. So yes, sponsors are always welcome. Just find me, MCHS Polar Plunge on Facebook. I'll be firing that baby up in a week or 2 after Thanksgiving. I usually start in December and start posting and get a little closer to the event. But yeah, we're always looking for sponsors, always looking for if anybody wants to give a prize for the costume. Usually the House of Jerky in Jim has given a prize for that. And she's come dressed up too. She was one of the true penguins.
Okay. I just learned her name recently. I know exactly what you're talking about. That,
Yes. Yep.
Because she's due to take over January, I believe, for like Jim Thorpe something.
Like experienced Jim Thorpe?
Yeah, something like that. There's
Okay.
like, yeah.
Yeah, she's very involved.
She is very
much
involved.
so.
And she said she came as a penguin.
One year, a bunch of them came all dressed up. Yeah. She brought like 4 or 5 friends with her, so they all went in.
Nice.
That would be a lot of fun to get a group together with like a theme.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the leprechauns. They all showed up.
Leprechauns.
Yeah, leprechauns. Yep.
No, that's great.
Yep. You haven't seen pictures. You would totally say yes to that again if you saw the pictures.
So pictures.
There are
Probably
pictures.
videos too somewhere.
I'm sure.
Oh yes, there are. I am the keeper.
I'll look under your front porch first.
See what costumes are there.
Please do.
We might need some for next year.
Yeah.
Or for this year.
So you had 85 people last year.
That was the year before, I think, and then this past year was about 55. It varies. I mean, people do not register ahead of time generally because they don't know what their plans are. How many
I would
people
look
they
at the
can.
weather first.
Yeah.
Well, there's always that. We do have an alternate date because that had to happen one year. Every year I learn something new, even after 13 years. So one year it was so bitter cold that your skin probably would have gotten frostbitten had you come out. So we had to scramble and make an alternate date. So now I just automatically create an alternate date, and that's always a week later. So the following Saturday, February 7th, would be our alternate. And then last year, another lesson learned, the Jim Thorpe Fire Company always assists us to come and cut a hole in the ice for us if need be. And last year there was a pretty devastating house fire in Jim Thorpe the night before, and they were so busy, they called me at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and said, there's no way we're going to be able to do this for you. And so I was like, oh my gosh. No. So then I made a few phone calls and got a few people working on it for me, and we actually were able to get to come save the dive team, so we're always forever grateful to them. They literally saved us last year. Yes, they absolutely did. So that's, lesson learned. So always have a backup, or know people that can get you a backup.
So when you have to cut a hole in,
yeah.
How big is the hole?
So what they do, they will cut a pathway from the beach out till they feel it's safe. It's usually about waist deep. They definitely don't want people diving. They want people just jumping, although we have had people do belly flops, which I do not recommend. That's a funny story too, I'll have to tell you that. So they'll cut a path. Yeah, they'll cut a path out and then make a bigger, kind of rounder hole out there. So then they'll have people walk out onto the ice, jump in, and then walk through the path. Yeah. The guy who did the belly flop, he came dressed in khakis and a button-down shirt and a tie. And normally people come in costume, but I was like, okay, what's up with that? So he said, all dressed in case I die, Melbers can come get me, and I'm already dressed. And so, that's Melbers' funeral. Yeah. So he stood on the edge of the ice and just did a swan, like right in, and then right on the belly, and he did that.
3 times.
He got out and came back around. Did it again.
You barely have to do it once.
I mean, and it's he was happy.
Maybe somebody dared him.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think. Never mind. I think. Never mind.
Super exciting. Fun.
He was into it. That's for sure.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
All right, as we talked at the beginning of the show, we had some Black Friday stories to share, just in case you're venturing out this Black Friday of things what not to do, or if you want to get as crazy as these people. Back in 2011, Walmart had a deal that you got towels for $2, and people were frantic, and they were so aggressive that they dug through the crate of towels, and some people actually dove inside the bin to grab the towels before everybody else.
Was that at this Walmart?
No, it was at this Walmart.
Because I am pretty sure that I was there in 2011, and I'm pretty sure I witnessed something very similar. Right, where it was when Walmart was where the Lowe's was. Right. There were ladies.
I thought she was going to say she was in the bin.
No,
I
They were very cheap towels, which I could not understand the commotion over them. But they used to. I don't know if you've ever been to a Black Friday at Walmart where it used to be. They would put everything in giant pallets, and they would put it around the store in a department that it didn't belong in. So if you wanted towels, you had to go to Toys.
And then they leave it wrapped until like
it's wrapped in plastic.
Until like the last second.
A staff member comes by with the X-Acto knife and cuts it. But what happened was this pile of towels was out, and there were all these ladies standing there with their carts, and every one of them had their hand just on the pile of towels. And one guy, I guess he must have been there with his wife or whatever, just kind of like walked over and started kind of just going through the towels, and I thought they were going to jump him and eat him alive over these towels. It was amazing.
I never understood Black Friday shopping.
I used to like to do it.
I still do. Is it a thrill thing? Is it like
it's more like
I might get punched, I might not. Like let's find out.
I never went during the day.
I'm just going to watch the show. I don't really. I mean, like sometimes I'll buy stuff or I'll go for things, but the other fun part that I saw about that was it was one year when they were doing TomTom instead of GPS. Remember the thing you used to have to sit on your dash, like that. So that was one of the Black Friday specials, wrapped in plastic. So I'm watching these people. They're getting closer and closer and closer, and then they all have these reusable shopping bags. One of them pulled out a box cutter and is like, with box cutter and started pulling the tom-toms out and passing them back, pulling them out, passing them back, putting them in their reusable shopping bag, and then just walked away. So there went about 10 of them. And I was just like, why didn't I think that?
Yeah, I know. You should take notes.
It's nuts, though.
All right, this person here, they waited 3 days in front of a door at Best Buy to get the computer that was on sale on Black Friday. They waited for 3 days in front of that door, but they missed the sale because they were at the wrong door.
How could you be so stupid?
I don't know. A couple spent 14 hours in line to purchase those $2 towels that Walmart had. Just to purchase that.
14 hours.
14
For
hours.
how many? For $2 towels.
Yep.
They weren't really good towels either, I'm telling you.
I'm sure.
And here's a good one here. This one happened 2011 at Walmart again. Video game console that was really big in that year was on sale, and the lady sprayed 10 people with pepper spray so she can get the console. Of course, nobody stopped her. She went up to the thing and checked out with nobody going after her, so she sprayed them with pepper spray.
Wow. She's hardcore.
And,
I don't know. Do people still act this crazy?
They don't do it like this anymore.
Yeah,
They
like
don't,
this.
it used to be like 5 o'clock in the morning and there'd be a stampede in the door.
Yeah.
And now they even started like the night before, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And they stagger it now. They'll do some things at 7 o'clock, they'll do some things at 10 o'clock, and then some things at midnight. But every year it's a little different.
No item is worth getting pepper sprayed in the face.
Agreed.
We have a couple more facts for the second half hour, but we want to get this in. We told you that we tried the pumpkin spice soda back in October, and we have Wild Bill's apple pie old fashioned soda. And again, Becky had said it's made for slow sipping.
Slow sipping.
Slow sipping.
That's what we did with the pumpkin one.
Yeah. So, are you willing to try this?
Sure, why not?
All right, Becky, I'll let you do the honors of pouring.
Wait, I need.
Because you're the co-host.
I know, but
Taste testing notes as here on the can, it said it has a hint of apple cider, cinnamon, and caramel. So we'll see.
you know what? I'm just thinking about this right now. What if it tastes oddly familiar to the pumpkin one? Oh, it smells good. It smells really good.
That's a good start.
I don't know how much I should put in these
That's
cups. I'm rare certified too. I'll put that one.
It does smell pretty good.
I am. Because, you know, I can't say no to
So again, you
jobs.
can find this soda at Wild Bill's website or wherever they sell it. We are not a sponsor of the show, but if they want
But
to
we would be.
sponsor,
Yeah.
let's try it.
It smells like red superhero.
Right? It smells really good. I smelled it immediately when I cracked it.
I can taste the caramel for sure.
And then they said there was cinnamon in there. I taste that.
Oh, yeah. This is good though, too.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think it would be a good mixer with something.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
This is very good. Ooh. Stacey, I don't think you're getting the rest of this one. I know we gave you that pumpkin one, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Keith and I really like this one. I mean, we really like the pumpkin one too, but this
I at
one's
least
better.
get to sample it then. I have to at
You
least
could do
have a
that.
sample.
Yeah.
I'll get it then. I'll get it.
Well, I'll pour you one now.
Okay.
All right, while we're doing that, if you just want to recap the event one more time and how can people register if they need to register?
Yes, so it'll be January 31st, it's a Saturday, always the last Saturday in January. We start taking registrations at 10 o'clock and we'll go till pretty much 11:45 when we get people ready to jump. Registration fees, $35. We have not raised our prices in 13 years, so there you go. It's been $35 since the beginning and it'll be 35 cents, so if you register or register as a chicken, you get the t-shirt, which every year is it's the same design but a different color, so you can have a nice little rainbow assortment there as you go. And it's at Mock Jump Lake. We will have ambulance and fire there, of course, just in case. We haven't had to use it, well, one time, somebody banged their head off someone's, but it wasn't bad, so. Yep, come on out, and you can come as a spectator for free, you don't have to pay pay to come and watch, and it's a lot of fun to watch. And so it benefits Marian, and we'll have hopefully some students there, maybe some teachers. I'm trying to twist a few arms. Janice is at it again to try to raise money to get Jerome to jump in, but I think that I'm not going to bite this year.
No?
I don't think so. No, I'll be a supporter, but, and then the alternate date is February 7th, and then registration, if you want to do it ahead of time, you can go either onto our Facebook page, which is MCHS Polar Plunge, or go to Marian High School, it's actually Marian Catholic High School website. There is a Polar Plunge tab where you can get, I think my name's up on there and my number and everything, to get a registration form ahead of time. If not, most people will come to the event because they want to see how many friends they can twist their arms to come and jump with them. So, but yeah, most people register the day of.
Has anybody done every year?
No, there's nobody who has done all 13 years. I think probably the most, I want to say there's a few people who have done about 4 or 5. Maybe not consecutive to,
Right.
oh my gosh, we have another one who's consecutive.
Right on.
And it's only Sunday.
Yeah, we won't tell anybody. Look how easy it is to sell your stuff.
Yes, there you go. But we do have people that show up like maybe one year, not the other, but I've probably done it about 4 or 5 times. So, and I usually keep track of them and know who they are when they show up. So.
Isn't there a health benefit factor to doing it too?
Allegedly there
That's
is.
the
Yeah,
people
well,
do the cold plunge.
yeah, right. Like after football games and things, like they have the big cold tub they sit in. So
Well,
yeah, let's go with that.
I've been into spas that actually have that too now.
Yeah,
Like they
it's
have like
been popular.
Yeah.
Our good friend from Smooth Man, he does it every day.
every
He
day.
does it every day.
Well, okay, that's not me.
We do it.
We'll push the health benefits of it. That's a good angle. I
Yeah,
like that. Let's market it that way.
It's a new year.
Yes,
Cleanse
yes,
your
cleansing.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Meanwhile,
I like
I
that.
took a nap with my jacket on today. Probably mom getting in that water. Chicken right here.
You sit in your car.
Oh, babe.
You wouldn't be the only one.
We could bring water, guys.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I like that idea too.
I have water guns strategically placed throughout my home, and my kid and I have random water gun fights all the
Oh,
time.
I like that idea.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I usually try to get her once a day.
Nice.
It's great.
There you go.
It adds a lot of fun to our house.
As always, it's been real fun to have
Yeah,
you on.
thank you so much.
Wish you best of luck on your event, and
Thank
we will share it on our Facebook page and other
Sounds
social
good.
media pages as well. Thank you for coming on, and
You may or may not see some chickens there.
we may not. Who knows? Laying eggs, maybe,
Maybe.
snowballs.
I don't know, maybe not Mario, but maybe what's the new thing this year? K-pop something?
I don't
I don't know.
Something,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not my thing.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if my
We'll
daughter
call
shows
that
up.
6, 7.
Can you just imagine one of us coming in?
I almost can guarantee someone will come doing that. You save me a spot.
Literally, that would be hilarious. Whoever takes that idea, you owe us credit.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
Yes, that's it.
That's right.
It's copyrighted. All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, but remember, when you hear that Christmas movie sounder, be the first one to email info@colossalradio.rocks. And be the first one to do that, and you'll qualify to win $500. And we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about more Thanksgiving or Black Friday shopping adventures and Christmas trees in the park in Palmerton.
Look, who doesn't want to be pampered? Think about it. Get yourself a nice warm bath, using only quality shampoos, then a blow dry. They'll even do your nails. And make sure you're feeling great from head to tail. It's Country Clippers in Palmerton. For 22 years, Stacy and Jennifer have been pampering your pets. So if you're looking for a local pet grooming service and an experienced staff, it's Country Clippers. Get your pets groomed and give them the care they deserve. Country Clippers in Palmerton. Find them online.
to be Holiday Cheermeister.
Holiday who be whaty?
Cheermeister.
Huh? Cheermeister. Celebrate with friends. That's a good one.
I know you hate Christmas, but what if it's all just a misunderstanding?
Don't care.
I mean, I myself am having some Yuletide doubts.
She's been involved in real estate since 2007. Here's what just some of her clients are saying. She stands out from the others, extremely knowledgeable of the people, townships, and properties in the area. You want her on your team. It's Kristen Obert, owner and broker of Iron Valley Real Estate Northeast in Palmerton. Kristen and her team with Iron Valley Real Estate will help you navigate the home buying or selling process. Let's face it, it can be stressful, but Iron Valley Real Estate Northeast is with you every step of the way, helping you make the best educated decision. Covering the greater Lehigh Valley, Carbon, Monroe, and Schuylkill County areas, it's Iron Valley Real Estate Northeast in Palmerton. Check out their listings at ironvalleyrealestatenortheast.com.
All right, welcome back to Colossal Podcast. We got done talking about the Polar Plunge up in Mock Jump Lake in January. Becky, you're going in?
No.
No.
I've got cold just thinking about it. Oh my gosh.
All right, now we're going to be talking about Palmerton Trees in the Park event coming up very shortly. It's fast approaching.
Oh, it's coming fast, yeah.
Yeah. So welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us what you got planned for this year.
Well, Christmas in the Park is December 6th in Palmerton at the park. Things are a little different this year. That's why Lynn is here with me from the Palmerton Chamber of Commerce. We're mixing things up, and we're going to try to do a Christmas in Palmerton weekend, where Christmas in the Park is one of the main things that happens during the Christmas in Palmerton weekend. Because we've determined over the past few years that there are so many things happening in that period of 3 days that we really should join forces and make this a real event. So Christmas in the Park is one of the main things that's happening. So I can go into a little of that. It's going to be the same as we've had now for many, many years. We are lighting up, actually this year we have 155 trees.
Oh, wow.
And I'll explain what that extra tree came from. Because I had a little thought in my head for a number of years, and I got my wish this year. And we'll start at noon. And we will have our opening ceremonies. We're going to have the vets there. We'll have the choruses from both the Palmerton and the SS Palmer schools. Our mayor will be speaking. And we will then go into Santa arriving for 1 o'clock. He will come in on the horse and wagon. And then Santa will be there from 1 to 3 to see the kids, which is always a huge hit with the kids. God loves Santa coming in. And at that point, the horse and wagon will then make its way over to the side, and wagon rides will be available for a small fee for families to take a wagon ride around town, which is always a fun thing for the kids to do. And all the kids that see Santa will get a free goodie bag. And then the rest of the day, it's dedicated to the kids in the park this year, the families. It's all free in the park, and I'll go into where the vendors have gone in a minute. We're not having vendors in the park. We're changing it up. But in the park, we will have Tootsie the Clown, who will do free balloon animals for the kids. She's amazing. I don't know how her cold hands do that, but she makes the most amazing balloon animals out of a rabbit case. We will have free face painting that is being donated by the Palmerton Holiday Lighting Committee. So every child can come and get their face painted free of charge while they're waiting for Santa, but before or after, whenever they prefer. And then our 155th tree is an 8-foot tree that is sitting just outside the bandstand, and that this year, and I hope to be for many years, is the children's tree. And this tree will be decorated by the children of Palmerton. We are having free ornament making there at the park that day. And we have specific ornaments, done a little practicing, for the kids, any, I don't care what age you are, if you feel like you're a kid, make an ornament. But we know that kids like to take something home. And so what we're saying is you can make 2 ornaments. One to go on the tree in the park, and one to take home and put on your tree at home. That way, they know they can take something with them. I'm also going to ask if no names and stuff you put on the ornaments in the park, and I can't guarantee they're getting those ornaments back, so take one home as a memory thing, and donate the one to the children's tree. And the children's tree will be donated or decorated with all those ornaments, and we're trying to do it day up. As they make the ornaments, we're going to put them on the tree. Now, we'll have a volunteer putting them on the tree, because I don't want our ornaments to be only 3 feet off the ground.
The last 3 branches.
Yes. We'll all have those children that, like, you know, our tree is decorated, oh, they look beautiful from this morning. So we will have somebody there doing that for the kids, but that is the big thing in the park. Plus our entertainment. We're going to have like music going. We're going to have the wagon rides. We're going to have a strolling quartet that will be going through the park and along Delaware Avenue with Christmas songs. It is at 3:30, Ivory Blue, which is Frank and Lisa Hall. We'll be singing Christmas carols, and they'll be singing for an hour before we get ready to light our trees. And at 4:45, we will light up all the trees. Now, our vendors that have been with us many, many years, we have moved them out of the park for a few different reasons this year. But what we're doing is we're coordinating with the Chamber of Commerce, and I'll let Lynn jump into this in a minute. But the vendors are all along Delaware Avenue in front of the businesses, where our businesses shine. We have a lot of new ones down there. And this way, people are out walking up and down Delaware Avenue, checking out the businesses. There's more room for the vendors. It's easier for them to get in and out quicker. And you can go into a business and warm up and maybe grab like a drink in there or something to check out if they have any specials going. So that is a thought with the vendors. So we're still having the vendors. Chamber of Commerce is nicely picked up running that for us, just because we're a small group and we were getting a little overwhelmed and we need a little bit of help. So, but Lynn, I'm trying to think that weekend. So Christmas in Palmerton, we're going to start on Friday night.
I was going to say Friday night. It's going to be a busy weekend. So Friday night is the Concourse Club house tour. That happens every other year, and it is sold out. There
I
are
heard
4 buses, and they are sold out. I get to be a happy little elf on one of those buses. So that event, if people already have their passports, they're good to go, and we will see them on Friday night. That kicks off our celebration. Saturday morning starts early. Sacred Heart Church with St. John Newman. They always do breakfast with Santa, so they will have that going very early. Then at 11 o'clock, the Palmerton Historical Society, we're inviting kids of all ages, that includes adults, to listen to the Polar Express being read.
And that's inside of the Little White Church.
So it doesn't matter what the weather's like, we're going to be warm. And there's also like a little selfie area that people can do some selfies in there before they go back out into the cold.
Yes.
And then from there, people
have all Christmas in the park.
Yeah. But also that weekend before I get to Sunday. So, and I'm bringing this up because I am soon posting it on Facebook that they are ready for pickup. It is Ornaments for a Cause. We have been doing this for many years. This year, we started with 5 people on one trail. When we first started this a couple of years ago, we are up to our 4th trail, and there are 9 people per trail. And that would be businesses and nonprofits, and it's Palmerton area. So if it's within our school district, they can be part of it. So you will see some addresses that'll say Lehighton, but it's just because they fall into the Palmerton area. But why that event was started was to help Backpack, which is our local food pantry, stock up for the holidays. Even before all the shutdown, all that, that's just a tough time of year for them. So that's why I had this brainy idea many years ago, and luckily Sherry Anthony was as crazy as I was, and we decided, let's start this. So it's been a few years, and it is
Ornaments for a Cause, and I put live trees on.
Right. And then Sunday is the ecumenical service at the Little White Church. That will be at 3 o'clock. And other than that,
Well, the other thing on Saturday and Sunday, if it's cold outside and we want to go see something, Bowmanstown, the Palmerton Holiday Railroad will be having their open houses, so that's another inside event to take the kids to.
Right.
So that's another great thing to be doing. And even if you're at Christmas in the park and you're like, well, I want something to do before I wait for the lights to go on at 4:45, let me run down to Bowmanstown. It's really not that far, and see the Palmerton Holiday Railroad. So there's just there's so much stuff that we don't even know about. We're trying to coordinate people telling us, and like more and more it's going to come up. So I think it's just a really great
absolutely.
idea.
If it wasn't for Dana from my store, honestly, she is the person who took the whole vendor thing under her wing, because she does our sidewalks now. So she definitely, I mean, if it wasn't for her, that part of it would have been a lot harder than what it is. So it'll be nice for people to walk. We have a very walkable town. No ifs, ands, or buts. So definitely it will be very walkable, and it will just be something delightful. And like, it starts up at the 110. They have different things going, different drink specials. And then it just works its way down. I know Print and Play, which is new to our town-ish. I know they have some stuff under their wing that I can't wait to see what they're pulling off there. And it just continues down.
So how many years is this for Christmas in the park?
What are we at? We started in 2013. So what are we at? Do the math. My head's not going to do math tonight. So 2013 is when we started. So we're over 10 years.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I know. So that first year when I told them the idea and everybody, we want to cut down trees from a tree farm, move to our park, put them back up in the park, charge people to put the ornaments on them. I'm like, yes. And they're like, really?
And it was,
It took off.
Yeah.
It took off.
Now, are all your trees the same size, or do you have different size trees?
No, they're the same size. We asked, well, okay, they're the same size. Remember, it's Mother Nature grows the trees.
Right.
Because there's some people out there with their measuring tapes, like theirs is 2 inches bigger.
Oh my God!
So the trees, we request a 6-foot tree, but in reality, it is not quite. Maybe it was a 6-foot tree before it got cut down, but you have to remember they're measuring the leader, there's different things. But what we do is we would like the size tree that you do not have to get on a ladder for.
Right.
I don't want any ladders in the park. I want somebody who will stand there and easily decorate that tree, easily be able to bring their family down and have their children decorate that tree, and not make it an overwhelming experience. So they're all the same size tree, except for the one in the bandstand is a 10-foot tree. The Concourse Club decorates that because the Concourse Club obviously maintains the bandstand, and those ladies do a wonderful job with that. The one in the circle bed is a 10-foot tree, and that is also, and I have heard that because the decorated bushes have been taken out of the circle bed, that they have some big plans for that tree this year because they have room to put up a display. So I am waiting to get more information on that from that group that's doing that. And then the new children's tree, which is also bigger. So that is sitting outside. But otherwise, all the rest of the trees are the same. And it is a $45 donation, minimum donation. We have some people that are very generous and give us more than that, and then people that isn't $45. It doesn't matter to me what you give. I'm just happy you're able to participate. I'm happy that you're able to help us with our endeavors, because these endeavors are having us grow. You saw them?
Right.
Okay, so I put the hint out there on Facebook on the weekend. The Holiday Lighting Committee has been up to a little bit of mischief, I guess you could call. And we have bought a whole new display, and it is by our clock in town, by Patches, our mule. It currently is up. It is not lit. It will not be lit until December 6th. But we have an entire snowman family, a dog, and a doghouse. And that is all through the money that Christmas in the Park has raised throughout the years that we were able to do that. And Todd Merkel, Wizard of Wire, is the one we work with, and he has made them for us to our specifications. We're a little picky. And then the other thing is, because I just threw it out there, Adam, is that, because I like to see the pictures, have you ever seen where they have the lit angel wings and you can take a picture in front of it? Well, this year we will have lit angel wings in the park as a photo opportunity, and it will be there the entire season that you can come and take your picture with the angel wings in the park. So our money that we have been saving, not only do we have our kitty in case some of those snowflakes go bad, you know, we gotta make sure we can replace if something gets old, but we are able to grow, so we're really gonna shine this year.
Wow, a lot of things going on.
Oh my
A lot
gosh.
of things happening. Oh my gosh. And you said you have 155 trees.
155.
So over the years, how many people come back and get a tree every single year? Are you
So
one of them?
I am one that
Since
started
day
year
one.
I have always done it in memory of my parents. Yes, it says photography by Lynn because that is who I am, but it's in memory of my parents because we would drive around and look at Christmas lights.
Oh.
So I thought, what more of a perfect way,
Right.
and to be part of this. And it is very nice that I don't have to crawl on the ladder. Thank you.
I was thinking about it.
No, but it is. It's a beautiful event. Actually, before I came here tonight, I was helping decorate a different tree in the park. And that's the other nice thing. Like, you will see different people helping others decorate, do whatever. It is truly an awesome community event.
And we do have families that have been with us right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning.
But we also have a really good mix of new people coming
Every year?
Every year.
Okay.
Because you do have to come to our adoption events now, so it is first come, first serve. And let me tell you, I get there ahead of time to set up, and there's 2 years in a row, there's already a line down the street waiting for me. So I'm like, oh, let me get my picture.
So that's new, right?
We
Past 2
started,
years?
we're in our 3rd year of doing it.
Okay. Do you
Yes.
find that looks better?
It does. It really does. It's better for, well, maybe not for the original people that, change is hard sometimes. It is better for the committee. We were having some difficulty with getting people to pay on time, returning, that type of thing. But also, it was such a popular event that was becoming a little exclusive. And we had a very long wait list. And it was starting to get like, well, we're never going to get one because it's exclusive to these people. And we were talking about it, we're like, this is not meant to be an exclusive thing. This is meant for everybody, and that we need to do this. And we never knew at that point when we started this how popular it would be.
Right.
We did it because we really thought nobody was coming back the next year.
Right.
So we thought, well, maybe if we offered it to them next year, then they'll come back.
Right.
Well, we never knew they were never going away. Which is amazing. But it was also like, now I have a problem because I can't put that. I only have so many trees.
Right. And your park is structured, could you add more trees or not really?
But the way we have our infrastructure set up for Christmas in the park, we are very comfortable where we are at because of our volunteer load. Getting Christmas trees is hard.
Oh, it's hard.
I have to make sure my order is in. So just to say I need another 50 trees, I might be like, not this year. You know what I mean? Try again. So I have to take that into consideration. But we are very much set up with our infrastructure that we're very comfortable with this. And that's what I have to think about. I can't overtax my volunteers. I mean, the Palmerton football team comes in to put up the trees. Aquashicola and the Palmerton Municipal Fire Companies, they come in. They're all there Saturday morning, 7 a.m. They're in there putting up those trees. And I have to be, if I would keep making this a bigger and bigger event, first of all, it's going to become really hard to manage. I mean, there's maybe 8 to 10 of us core team here, okay? And also, let's be fair to these guys. They're and women. They're volunteering their time. For me to say, hey, it's going to take another 2 hours here, it's getting really hard.
Right.
So, and right now, I got that football team. They're doing great. Let me tell you, this year, it's like they just looked at me and went, hey, Mrs. O'Neill, I'm like, here's this, here's this, here's this. I was like, they got it.
So the trees are already up.
They're up.
So when did they?
Weekend.
I was going to say, when did they arrive?
They were picked up last week by Billy George. He's nice enough to go and pick them up and put them on a trailer for us. And then Saturday morning we put them in the park. Usually we put them Sunday morning, but this year we decided to do a Saturday because we've always said we've never allowed ourselves any rainy date in there. Decorating was supposed to start on Sunday, but since we did get them up on Saturday, I said to everybody, hey, go ahead, have fun. So they were up like a day earlier than we usually are, but it just gave us a little bit of a breather. And in case we would have a problem, I mean, we have had years where we've gotten trees that there was issues with.
Some of them split.
Well, we've had that, yes. Sometimes we do have the splitting because you have to remember these trees are on a 3-inch spike. You put a tree with a hole in a 3-inch spike, and then Mother Nature comes and starts blowing it, and turning it, and twisting it. That they do sometimes split. So we do have a couple extra trees that if we need to, we can replace them. We also have a whole method down now with a whole clamping system. I have a whole bag in my car that's dedicated to this. because we do try to save the tree because they're already decorated. And like to tell a family you need to take all your decorations off and put them on a new tree, that's a lot of color. So if I can save that tree via clamping it down, we do. But there are times we can't save the tree because it's just split too hard. So.
Right, and you do encourage them to like anchor it too, like.
We are
like I guess
actually
like top. I don't know.
We don't actually encourage them to do that. Some of them do it. Sometimes we have to do it if the tree's a little crooked or something. But the main thing is if we anchor it too much and then that wind starts coming, we've got anchors that are moving and we have tripping hazards. So we now have all these trees with all these wires and ropes coming out. And so we only do that when we have to. And usually if I do have to clamp the tree, I then have to anchor it. But I only do that if I have to like fix a tree. So the same thing I tell people, like one of the reasons they're like, why do I need an extension cord if my lights come down and your cord's right there? Can't we? I said, yeah, but you have 3 feet of your lights at the bottom and it starts turning in the wind, which it will. Your lights are now getting all twisted and pulled off. They're like, oh, I said, if you have an extension cord under there, you got some give.
Yeah.
You know, and every year it's proved to me. I'm like, oh yeah, you need an extension cord.
And zip ties are wonderful because when you zip
hold on
tie
your
ornaments,
the regular hooks do not hold them.
No. But also like if people are putting not tinsel, the wrap stuff.
The garland.
The garland. Like
you should
zip tie some every once in a while. Okay. It just helps. But I also love that. Like, okay, they might have looked at you like, oh my God, what are you starting now?
Yeah, no.
But I love the fact that it has spread.
Oh yeah.
Bowmanstown now has it, Wallingford has it, Slatington has it, I know Lehighton has it.
I think Lansford has something.
Yeah, and I want to say maybe Summit Hill.
Summit Hill.
There's a lot of
So I love the fact of that it just bubbled over.
And this wasn't unique to me. I came with this idea from I lived in Western New York State for a few years. I'm originally from Montgomery County, but we're up there, and our town did that, and I didn't know what it was. We just, one year had a tree, because we're like, what the heck? And we're like, oh, this is beautiful. And then we moved down here, back home, and I remember I sat, because we moved right after Christmas, and I was like, oh, there's no trees in the park anymore. That was such a cool thing, and the school band would come play, Santa, and all this stuff. And there we are pulling the town with small children. My husband goes, there's a park, put some trees in it. And I just laughed my tail. And I'm there with a 9-month-old and a 3.5-year-old. And I'm like, there's a park, put some trees in it. Well, guess what I did about 4 years ago.
That's great. I've even seen walking through, some people even use like pipe cleaners with their ornaments. And they get the green one, so it blends right in, you don't even notice.
This is what I tell people. If you have to take trimmers and cut your ornament off in January, way to go. Good job. And some people like, put it on real tight. It's hard to get off in the cold in January and the weather's so bad. I'm like, just take trimmers. The trees are being shredded. I don't care if you go in there and cut off branches. Take your bucket of branches home with all your ornaments while sitting in front of the fireplace with hot cocoa, and then take them off. They're like, that's brilliant. I'm like, there you go. You know?
Yeah. All right. We've been talking about some Black Friday shopping crazy stories for the first half hour. And I have one here. People have been lining up for at least 10 hours with tons of things on sale, trying to score those fancy electronics, except the very first person in line, that person waited for 10 hours just to buy the buy one, get one free candles.
You're kidding me.
My God.
That's I never shopped.
I worked retail. No, thank you.
No, I stayed away.
And here is Becky's trivia question.
I love
you guys can take part. All right. In 2011, this store nationwide brought in more people than Disneyland and Disney World gets in 1 year. Is it A, Target, B, Walmart, or C, Macy's? In 2011, this store brought in more people nationwide than Disneyland and Disney World gets in 1 year. Target, Walmart, or Macy's?
I think we can all guess, right?
I think it's Walmart.
I was going to go there too.
Just because I remember my friends hanging outside Walmart.
I think it's Target.
correct answer is Walmart.
Because I remember them calling
Walmart's
me, do you need a TV? I'm like, why do I need a TV? It's a really good deal.
But you gotta decide in like 6 seconds.
Yeah,
so like,
okay,
I don't need a TV. You should get, I don't want the TV.
you should get it.
I stood outside with my friend while we waited for one of those things for kids with like a little driving vehicle. Oh yeah. We waited in line.
See, I grew up in the Cabbage Patch era.
Oh God.
So those were before we had that was
ridiculous.
back when. So I remember Cabbage Patch era. So I might have stated myself really badly, but yeah. So
I have one of those as a kid.
I remember Mom going, "You're not getting one because I'm not waiting in line."
All right, also in the first half hour, we tried apple cider soda, and we taste tested it, so you guys are more than welcome. It's soda, there's no alcohol in it, so we're going to try some.
It is very good though.
I've never heard of
Yeah.
apple cider soda.
It's made by Wild Bill's Soda that you can buy at different retailers and online. They're not a sponsor, but again, if they want to sponsor, they're more than welcome.
Yeah, I like soda.
It's so good,
That
right?
is really good.
I know, I like this one better than
So,
the pumpkin.
Okay, where do I get
I'm gonna
that?
have to take a picture of this.
Yeah.
Do you have any more sitting around?
Sorry,
That's it. It is very, very good, isn't it?
We got that at American Candle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and again, they're not a sponsor either. However,
If you want to.
It's
back in October, we actually tried the pumpkin spice one made by them too.
see, now I give this a so-so. I like apple, and I'm not a pumpkin spice, but I actually like the pumpkin spice one better because that tasted more of like a cream soda to me.
Oh, see, I don't like cream soda, so that
Pumpkin
probably
spice
yeah.
is good, but
Yeah.
I like this one better.
Yeah.
That one over a nice, like lots of ice. Oh yeah, that would be.
This one is good, but I definitely wouldn't want to drink a lot.
I would drink that whole thing.
you're like, yes.
Oh my god, I got a big fancy pink tumbler ahead of background.
I have no shame in that. I mean, look at me now.
All right, a few things here. Don't forget, we did play the Sounder, the Christmas movie clip, the first half hour. If you were the first one to email at info@colossalradio.rocks, you were qualified to win $500 cash. And also, don't forget about the Colossal Snowdown contest. If you can guess the day and time the first inch of snow will happen at Colossal Radio Studio, you will win a $150 gift card from Thompson's Meat Market. And again, you can email your guess to info@colossalradio.rocks. And when the first inch of snow happens at the studio, Doc will do the drawing and hopefully win. And if you did not qualify for tonight's Christmas cash, $500, you have all the way up until December 19th to qualify. Just go on to Colossal Radio's website and it shows all the hours that the Sounder will be played. So all you have to do is be the first person to email your name and phone number, and you will be entered in the drawing. And tomorrow you have from 10 a.m. hour, 11 a.m. hour to 2 p.m. hour, and 7 p.m. hour by listening to Colossal Radio. And again, you can check all the time slots on the website. And if you're looking for a good Christmas gift to give somebody, booked in a trip to Doc's 18th annual party cruise, June 20th to the 27th. It is a totally open bar for the week, an exclusive Bermuda shopping and drinking discount booklet, and there's going to be a party on the ship and a party on the island, DJ by the dock. You can find all that information as well on the website. And Becky, our next episode in live, our last episode for the year is December 8th. And I am challenging you to
I don't like this already.
a gingerbread house contest. We got the same kit. Mine's at home.
I'm sure we have the same kids.
Yeah, we have the same.
That's what he said.
Mine's pre-assembled. But, yeah.
It's a mini one. Can Can you even put these pieces in your hands?
If you want to, you can buy other
So
candy.
here's the question, is she allowed extra icing to hold that together? Because you know they never do that.
Right, you can add on to whatever you
Oh, I can
want.
do whatever I want.
You
You
need
can
some
do whatever
extra
you want with it.
Santa's
And
condo?
our next show, we'll take pictures of
Maybe it's
them.
Santa's vacation hut. For
Yeah, there you go. Our next show, we'll take pictures of them, but we won't tell the people whose is who, and they'll vote on which is the best looking gingerbread house.
That's gonna be fun.
And like I
I
said,
think December 13th is gonna be that snow. It's
Our birthday, we got my share.
Oh, well, happy early
And it falls on Saturday, so it's
It's
And
gonna
it's
snow.
after Christmas, the parks are off.
Well, you gotta get your email in.
yeah, I gotta get the email.
Gotta get your email in.
And don't forget, like I said, December 8th is our final show for the year, and we're going to play our annual Christmas showdown with trivia questions and a whole lot of other games that we did in previous years. And thank you guys for coming on again.
Thank you for having us.
There is lots of things happening in the park. We'll be sure to share that on all our social media pages. And
sounds great. Thanks.
best
Thank
of
you.
luck, and thanks for starting something that every town is now doing. So.
Yeah, like I said, I was a crazy lady who put live trees in the room, and I charged money to decorate it.
That is going to do it for us tonight. We'll see you all.